hopefully enjoying dessert, we're going to start our program. Tonight is when we publicly recognize those students who have shown dedication and commitment to the clubs and organizations that they belong to, and have achieved success here in Lasell's community and sometimes beyond. The students, staff, and faculty we will honor tonight are leaders in the fullest sense of the word, and as such embody the true spirit of the Lasell College community. Your gift tonight is a wood flash drive, because we feel that each of you have the drive needed to be successful. If you thought that was good, there's more coming. Some found the drive necessary to enhance and balance their coursework, family, and social obligations. Some found the drive that enabled them to provide leadership for clubs, organizations, and/or athletic teams. And some found the drive that unlocked the spirit inside of them and sought out opportunities to provide needed service to the larger Boston and world communities. Whatever drive you have used to open doors in your life, we hope that you keep that drive as you move forward. Attached to your wood flash drive is Lasell's In Pursuit of Great statement. As you use this drive to carry valuable documents you have, let it serve as a reminder that your drive to your success has been enhanced here at Lasell College. Let me begin by thanking the members of the committee who helped to select the recipients of the Lasell Chair, the Lasell Bowls, the Student Leader of the Year, the Student Organization of the Year, Diane Austin, Vice President of Student Affairs, Burr Hughes, Assistant Director for the Center for Community-Based Learning, Pamela Feria, Vice President and Special Assistant to the President, Richard Bath, Associate Professor, and Christy Walter, Director of Athletics. The student leaders who are invited to the awards banquet represent a broad variety of contributions, but all of them have helped to enrich the lives of the members of the Lasell student body. We have noted the various groups of student leaders on the PowerPoint that rolls throughout dinner, and we will acknowledge each group during the program. The first group of guests that we wish to acknowledge is comprised of the officers of Lasell's registered and recognized clubs and organizations. Would all of the club and organization officers please stand to be recognized? Thank you. And now it gives me pleasure to introduce Darius and Morgan to introduce this year's yearbook dedication.
The 2016 yearbook dedication was collaboratively chosen this year by the 2016 class committee and the Lamp yearbook. Although there were many deserving candidates discussed this year, this particular candidate stood out to us because of their love and dedication for the Lasell students and the community. This person first started their journey at Lasell College in July of 2007 after his successful corporate career in media and entertainment and technology. His enthusiasm and approachable personality makes him a well-liked individual on our campus. He makes a lot of very important decisions for Lasell, and every decision he makes is made with the students in mind. Whether it's his participation in taking Lasell-fees on Lasell Day, agreeing to jump in the Charles River when students meet their fundraising goal, or his dedication to attending school sporting events, he always goes the extra mile to get involved with our community. This year, he even became the advisor of a student-run club on campus called the Random Acts of Kindness Club. As the 9th president of Lasell College, he supervises all affairs of the institution. He's an ex officio member of the Board of Trustees and also serves as Chief Executive Officer of Lasell Village. Since his time at Lasell, he has seen a large increase in enrollment, full-time faculty, and annual giving. He also facilitated the creation of a campus master plan and managed many new construction projects across campus. Students recognize him for his involvement and friendliness to the Lasell community. Faculty and staff recognize his hardworking effort, reliability, dedication, and his love for the Ohio State Buckeyes. These are only a few qualities of this candidate that makes him one of a kind to our community. He can also be seen after this banquet singing karaoke at Franco's to support the class of 2016. On behalf of the Lamp Yearbook and the 2016 class committee, it is our pleasure to announce that this year's yearbook dedication is being awarded to President Michael B. Alexander.
I would now like to introduce two Lasell alums, Valerie Pierre and Kevin Maloney, who will introduce this year's Alumni Scholarship Award recipients.
Thank you, Jenny. The Scholarship Committee is one of several committees on the Lasell College Alumni Board of Management. Our mission is to raise money, which enables us to award scholarships to deserving students. We received a number of exceptional applications this year, and our challenge was to whittle these down to 8 students who we interviewed, and then down to 4 students who will be the recipients tonight. As I call your name up, please come up to the stage. First up, Courtney Brown. Next is Megan Croce.
Hi. Next is Tess Dooley. She's running the marathon on Monday. And last but not least, we have Grace Hogan.
Thank you. The next group of leaders that we would like to recognize this evening represent LaSalle's 17 intercollegiate athletic teams. These students have competed in rain and snow, represented their conferences, our school well, and accomplished all of that in addition to being active, successful college students. Would any of our athletes here tonight please stand to be recognized? I would now like to introduce the 2015-2016 SGA President, Anthony Zoll, to announce the 2016-2017 SGA Officers and the SGA DeWitt Spirit Award.
Good evening. I'm honored to have a few moments with you tonight to highlight some of the accomplishments of the Student Government Association, to announce our newest members, and lastly, to present our award this evening, the Thomas E.J. DeWitt Award. Over the course of this year, we have made strides in the academic, social, and organizational aspects for all students here. Some of our accomplishments consist of working with the administrative to expand the dining hall hours, passing a proposal to provide recreational activities in Woodland Hall to promote a sense of community among first-year students, And also, SGA has teamed up with the Club Love to continue our commitment to expand gender-neutral housing. I am also proud to look back on another successful SGA Spirit Week held in October. Spirit Week consisted of events such as the t-shirt giveaway, a block party, laser tag, and a powder puff football tournament. With the advertising and energy that SGA presented, we held one of the most attended Spirit Weeks ever with over 1,000 students. Yeah. Let me say how much of an honor it has been to serve the students of Lasell College and work alongside some of the most dedicated leaders Lasell has. We have maintained a board of 16 members who have shown commitment to their roles each week at our meetings, where we held meaningful discussions addressing the concerns of students and proactively responding to the concerns in the form of a written proposal or by presenting the concerns to the appropriate members of the college administration. Recently, elections were held to elect our newest members of the SGA, members of the 2016 and 17 academic year. First, SGA President Dustin DuPont. Vice President of Academic Affairs, Alex Boletto. Vice President of Student Affairs, Troy Gonzalez. Vice President of Financial Affairs, Mike Wilson. Class of 2017 President, Kelsey Desgardens. Class of 2018 President, Shelby Drewski. Class of 2019 President, Allie Wheeler. And our commuter president, Edwin Saltis. Congratulations to all of you, and best of luck next year. Lastly, I am proud to announce the winner of the Thomas E.J. DeWitt Award. For the past 6 years, SGA has had the honor of presenting the Thomas E.J. DeWitt Award to one of the members of the Lasell community. This person is someone who is nominated only by students and exemplifies all 6 of the Lasell College values to live by. Living by the golden rule, respect, accepting differences, maturity, random acts of kindness, and commitment. Additionally, recipients of this award are distinguished by their way of showing passion for Lasell, commitment to service learning, dedication to continuing the improvement of the Lasell community, and by their innovative approach to contribute to Lasell. Just as Dr. Thomas E.J. DeWitt Award, Thomas E.J. DeWitt was during his 19 years of service to Lasell College. This year's recipient was nominated by a handful of students who spoke highly of her abilities and commitment to all the values and characteristics I mentioned. One nominator said this of her character: "No matter how bad of a day is going, she is always positive and provides a welcoming environment for everyone." Another stated that she goes out of her way to help students in need. This year's recipient has a special place in my heart. For the past 4 years, I've had the pleasure of getting to know Sarah. She has helped me grow into not only a leader, but also a confident adult entering the real world. I'm only one of many students she has greatly impacted. On behalf of the student body, I want to thank you, Sarah, for all the hard work and dedication you have put into making our experience here at Lasell amazing. So without further ado, I am proud to present the Thomas E.J. DeWitt Award to Ms. Sarah Richardson.
away, I would like to present him with this plaque for his years of service on the Student Government Association on behalf of the student body. He has served as the Vice President for Financial Affairs, and this year as the President. Congratulations, Anthony. Most students in this room have a clear memory about their first days here on the Lasell College campus. You met and interacted with numbers of faculty and staff, and took part in lots of activities and workshops. The individuals who were the glue to all of those experiences, and the group of people who probably most stand out in your mind, are your orientation leaders. Would all former and current orientation leaders please stand to be recognized for the work you have done? I would now like to introduce Justin Bruce, Coordinator for Student Organizations, to present this year's Student Organization of the Year Award.
Good evening. Before presenting tonight's award, I would like to take a moment to recognize a special group of people and invited guests. They are the faculty and staff members who serve as club and organization advisors here on Lasell College's campus. Over the course of the year, they provide direct support to Lasell's clubs, organizations, and leadership groups. Ever educators, advisors help students to clarify and establish goals grounded in integrity and purpose. Advisors often become mentors, helping students to grow in their understanding of how organizations function, and helping students to see how learning will play in their career development. The faculty and staff who volunteer to be advisors challenge students to step outside of their comfort zone, take interpersonal risks, and to view their role as a leader in a broader capacity within the Lasell community. They touch students' lives, and through their actions, they give back to the entire Lasell community. On behalf of the Office of Student Activities, I wish to recognize those members of our community who step outside of their daily roles and serve as club and organization advisors. Would the club and organization advisors please stand and be recognized? The Student Organization of the Year Award has been created by the Office of Student Activities as means of honoring a group that has excelled in the areas of organizational structure and development over the course of the academic year. On each table, we have provided a list of recent winners of the Student Organization of the Year Award. The organization receiving this award should have a solid membership that has been retained throughout the year, have a leadership team that helps to guide the organization towards further growth and development, provide an educational, governance, or programming function that serves the larger campus community, be a known entity on campus, and strive to continuously improve as an organization and cultivate new leaders. This year's winner has shown that spending time reflecting on the missions and value of an organization can help bring an organization to new heights. This organization has, year in and year out, made a positive impact on the campus community and the Boston community at large. And this year is no exception. The hard work of the organization members led to an increase in the number of events that the organization has held, including new types of events, and has also increased the number of participants in the organization over the year. Having been nationally recognized for their year-over-year growth, and with 301 participants raising $16,800 to fight cancer in their event last weekend, their hard work is a true testament to showing that Lasell can and will make a difference. In the 6 years since this club has formed, over 1,000 students have attended and helped raise over $78,000 for the American Cancer Society. Please join me in congratulating Relay for Life.
A little noisier than I would have liked. At this point, I would like to introduce Kyle Benedict, Program Assistant for Student Activities and Orientation. Kyle will be presenting the Student Leader of the Year Award.
the Year. The individual chosen as Student Leader of the Year should exemplify all the qualities of an outstanding student leader. Such qualities include a commitment to the student organization in which he or she is a member, as demonstrated through dedicated and continued involvement. An ability to motivate other members of the organization, as well as non-members throughout the Lasell community. A demonstrated effort to continually improve the organization, involvement on campus and in the greater community, and a commitment to maintaining a balance between their extracurricular involvement and academic excellence. This year, we are delighted to honor a student who more than exemplifies those characteristics. This student stepped into a leadership role early in their time here at Lasell. The nominators of our recipient stated that this student is someone who is always there supporting the fellow members of their club, emailing them regularly to let them know how proud they are of the hard work and dedication which the club members have put in. This student always motivated the fellow members of their club, even during the not so glamorous of times, all while keeping a big smile on their face. This dedication and hard work have reshaped the cheerleading club to amazing new levels and has led them in having a much greater presence on campus, from collaborating with other clubs and performing at numerous events. Since the first day the student leader stepped onto Lasell's campus, she has always been very zealous of her love for Lasell. I would ask you to join me in congratulating the 2016 Student Leader of the Year, Jordan Dalby.
The last group of students we would like to recognize is the group who are involved in the Student Leadership Development Program. If you are a leadership scholar, an emerging leaders graduate, an exploring leaders graduate, and or if you've participated in our leadership retreat and the Jumpstart program, in the Student Organization Series program, or the Advanced Leadership Series program, please stand now to be recognized. Now it is time, and my pleasure, to introduce this year's recipients of the Lasell College Bowl. Each year, the Lasell Bowl is given to students who have distinguished themselves as individuals who contribute to the life of the campus in especially noteworthy ways. Each of them has held one or more formal leadership positions on campus, has gone above and beyond in their contributions of time and energy, and has made a particularly significant impact in the quality of student life here at Lasell. Each of these students was nominated by a member of the faculty and or staff, and the previously noted committee members reviewed the nominations and made the selections for tonight's awards. The committee members have commented that this decision continues to become more difficult each year, which is a reflection of how many outstanding student leaders we have here at Lasell. To help present these awards will be Justin Bruce, Coordinator for Student Organizations, and Sarah Richardson, Assistant Director of Student Activities. Our first bowl recipient is a strong leader, a team player who is organized, a go-to representative of Lasell College, and looked up to by her peers and her classmates. She has truly made a difference at Lasell through her involvement with various student organizations and class committee. As a 4-year member of the Student Government Association, assisting with alumni relations and serving as a resident assistant. She's also traveled to New Jersey and Africa to do service work, which has made an impact on her, on Lasell, and those communities. She has such spirit and energy for her class and Lasell, and she will be missed come May. Please help me congratulate Morgan Nash.
try real hard to do these without tears. I haven't stopped since I was up here last. The next recipient of the Lasell College Bowl has made a very large impact in only a short time here on campus. This student joined an executive board of a major organization within the first 2 weeks of arriving on campus, taking a role of planning large-scale events even though she had never experienced them as a participant. It's very admirable. I am amazed by her leadership ability to hit the ground running and her positive attitude, which allowed for her to lead others toward a shared vision and eventually follow in her footsteps. As a second semester senior, when her executive duties in one organization came to an end, she decided to start a new club, which in one semester has grown tremendously. This chapter of a national organization has regulations that can limit participation, and this student developed a way in which all Lasell students can be involved despite these external restrictions. Within one semester, this organization reached the first level rewards within the national structure and provided an experience of a lifetime for Lasell students when they visited with a child who is battling cancer. It's been a joy working with this student during her time at Lasell, and I'm very proud to award Lasell College Bowl to Kristen Arnold.
The next bowl recipient is someone whose efforts have provided opportunities for Lasell students to get involved, as well as leaving a positive impact on our community. This student has served as a resident assistant on the Student Government Association, as an Academic Achievement Center tutor, a Blue Key Society member, was a trip leader for Alternative Spring Break, has participated on shoulder-to-shoulder learning trips, is an active member in multiple clubs, and is extremely active in giving back their volunteer experiences. This leader has shown that there are effective ways to make the most of the opportunities you are presented with, and as her leadership has grown, it has truly been a pleasure to see her impact the community through her efforts. For her hard work and dedication to the Lasell community, it is my pleasure to present this College Bowl to Colby Lynn Gilbert.
We at some point will all just be the same height. That'll be great. This bowl winner leads Lasell Blue and her class color red. She's distinguished herself through her many contributions to this community in noteworthy ways over the last 4 years. She is very well known on campus, and especially with the members of her class, for her energy in school and class spirit, both in person and online. Her impact on this community has been made through her involvement in her class committee, her membership in the Student Leadership Scholar Program, her participation with Student Government Association, the Hospitality Club, a Blue Key Society Ambassador, Hospitality Day Creator and Coordinator, just to name a few. She enjoyed a semester in Italy and never missed a beat with her involvement here at Lasell. She is an outstanding, consistent, and respected student leader. She has made an impact through her commitment and loyalty. Please help me congratulate Deirdre Duddy Kennedy.
The next bowl recipient is someone who, like many others, got involved from the moment she stepped on campus. I'll get to those in a moment. Through these involvements, she has facilitated growth within other students, motivating her peers to get involved. One student stated, "If it weren't for this student encouraging me to get involved, I would have left Lasell." This student has spent her time here helping others be successful, whether it will be helping in the planning and implementation of a program, waking up before the sun to help others register for class, or simply being a listening ear for someone in need. Everything the student has done has been to benefit others, never herself. There are very few aspects of this campus that this student has not touched. Former RA, student athlete, executive board member of many organizations, founder of a new organization as a second semester senior, orientation leader, orientation coordinator, and a general member of organizations. This student truly shows a passion for Lasell and truly does not want to leave come graduation. She always has a positive attitude and is very encouraging to others. As someone who will someday enter the field of higher education post-graduation, I look forward to the day when I can call her my colleague. Please join me in congratulating Samantha Bianchi.
The next bowl recipient is one of the most persistent student leaders on Lasell College campus. One quality that stands out about this leader is the connections that have been made due to her efforts. During her club leadership, her organization has partnered with numerous off-campus and on-campus initiatives. Her leadership has been embraced through cross-generational opportunities at Lasell College, having run programs that have impacted Lasell Village as well as programs at the barn. On top of her organizational leadership, the student is also a resident assistant, a career service assistant, a member of the field hockey team, and completed over 240 hours of volunteer experience in her 3 years to date at Lasell. You may have already seen her adding to those hours tonight as the volunteer photographer for tonight's event. While I could go on at this time, I'd like to recognize Courtney Brahman from Lasell Village.
It is with great pleasure that I present our final bowl of the evening. Our final winner, like the rest, is very deserving, and I've seen him dedicate his time at Lasell to making others' experiences as positive and rewarding as possible. He has been tireless in his effort to immerse himself into the Lasell community, and in doing so has touched many lives. He is an amazing young man and student leader who has impacted Lasell. He has been involved with the Student Government Association, the Athletic Training Club, an orientation leader, an orientation coordinator, a Blue Key Society ambassador, etc. He has been engaged with medical volunteering at the Boston Marathon finish line, has been a member of the Student Leadership Scholar Program, and a resident assistant. He continues to make a mark here at Lasell and will do so after, and is deserving of such praise. Please help me in acknowledging our final bowl recipient, Anthony Zoll. I would now like to introduce Diane Austin, Vice President of Student Affairs, to present our final award, this year's Lasell Chair.
Thank you, Jenny. Each year at this time, the Lasell Chair is given to a graduating student as an acknowledgement of an outstanding record of accomplishment and contribution. The recipient of this award is someone who has demonstrated a particularly high level of commitment to the Lasell College campus community throughout his or her Lasell career, as evidenced in the quality of their service and participation, and in the cumulative positive impact that their presence has made in this community. Recipients of the chair have invariably held formal leadership positions, served on campus-wide committees or task forces, and have been involved in activities focused on improving the quality of student life here at Lasell. The members of the selection committee often take into consideration the way in which a candidate has been a role model for his or her peers in this community, and consider the ways in which a candidate has been a partner with faculty and staff in striving to enhance what we collectively know as the Lasell experience. Our chair recipients started getting involved as soon as their Lasell career began. A leadership scholar for all 4 years, this individual also began her 4-year relationship with the Center for Community-Based Learning as a first-year student, tutoring in both the America Reads and America Counts programs. And I should note that in the following 2 years, our chair recipient went on to serve as a student coordinator for these programs and then moved on to the manager position for these programs. Sophomore year, our honoree was a peer mentor, a role that was continued for a total of 6 semesters. That same year, this student took on the role of event manager for the Lasell College blood drives, and she became the president of the tennis club. And Miranda has continued in both of those positions ever since. Junior year, Miranda became a resident assistant, a role she still has. She became the vice president of the 2016 class committee, another role she still has. And she started working in the college's conference and event services office. This year, her senior year, she collaborated with a classmate and is the co-founder and co-president of the Random Acts of Kindness Club. In case you've lost track, I think that is a total of 6 formal leadership titles that Miranda currently holds. Is it surprising to learn that Miranda was selected as the Student Leader of the Year at the awards banquet in 2014? I think not. But I'm not done yet. A very strong student academically. Miranda has been on the Dean's List each of the last 7 semesters. She participated in 2 alternative spring break trips, serving as a co-leader for one of them. And she went to Vietnam as a part of the Shoulder to Shoulder course. One of Miranda's nominators wrote of her, quote, "Miranda is a superb pick for the chair because she has given so tirelessly of herself, never asking for credit and always thinking of the common good. She has proven to be a wonderful ambassador for the college and a terrific role model for her peers and the elementary students with whom she worked. She has been a joy to work with." Another of Miranda's 3 nominators wrote, quote, "The reason I believe that she deserves the Lasell chair is both the breadth and depth of her work at the college and bringing Lasell pride and spirit to the Lasell community. Her hard work is focused on not just building a program, but making it lasting by encouraging new leaders to step up and learn how to do what she does. If you make a request of Miranda, you know she will follow through. If there's something that needs additional help, you know you can turn to Miranda for ideas or the ability to add that little bit to make that project great. Miranda's humility is something that makes her less flashy than some other leaders, but also allows her to handle the range of challenges her activities require. In my 2014 nomination, I wrote about looking forward to seeing the changes that Miranda would make in the coming years with more time at Lasell. She did not disappoint. My colleagues have said it best, and they've said it for me. I've known Miranda since her first semester in her first year, and I have such respect and admiration for her. I will miss her next year, but fervently hope to visit her down at Disney World, where she will begin employment next August. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Miranda Smith.
I would like to thank all of the faculty and staff who have joined us tonight in support of the student body. The Lasell community is a special place where students and educators join together in many settings, both in and out of the classroom. I appreciate the presence of my colleagues here tonight as we celebrate the accomplishments of our students. Student leaders take risks and help create and shape this community with the work that they do. Student leaders are the life of this campus, and they lay the foundation for future lasers. I would like to thank Sodexo for tonight's meal, Plan Operations for setting up lovely DeWitt Hall for us, Patrick O'Connor for his assistance, Courtney Brahman, our photographer, as well as the student office assistants and the professional staff members of the Office of Student Activities for helping to make this event possible. If you won an award tonight, I would ask you to please stay for a brief period during which we will take some photos here in the front of the room. To everyone here in attendance, thank you for your presence tonight, and congratulations to all of this year's honorees. Have a great weekend, and unless you're a senior, we look forward to seeing you here next year. Thank you.